Hey guys, you guys remember that artist who wrote Watch Me Wave, Watch Me Nae Nae? Well, guess what? He's in trouble. So so this guy's actual name is his legal name is Richard Ricky Lamar Hawk. Was taken to custody on Monday this week. According to the DeKalb County Police Department. So he's currently being held in there because of one felony murder. He was his cousin was Frederick Rook was found dead with multiple gunshot wounds in the middle of a residential Georgian street. He has been Silento. He has been basically arrested and charged with the murder in connection to the death of his cousin. Now. Yeah. The murder of his cousin, Frederick Rooks, that was happened in January 21st. Who was and he was 34 years old, and he was in Panthersville, Georgia, according to police, and he was pronounced dead. DeKalb Police Lieutenant Rod Bryant said that told in the news, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, that the time that the investigators believe that Rooks knew the residents from one of the houses in the neighborhood. Silento's arrest comes almost 4 months after he was charged with 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon in Los Angeles. Not only the tied to the arrested and charged for his cousin's death back in January, but apparently he had walked into an unlocked stranger's home and tried to hit 2 people with a hatchet before one of them was able to disarm him, and Silento was out on bail for another arrest in Santa Ana, California at the time of this incident. Yeah. Silento has already been booked on August 28th recently. Already for corporal injury on a spouse or cohabitant in a domestic violent incident. So first off, he's just trying to like hit two people with the hatchet, and finally, I'm glad that we're glad someone actually managed to disarm him. Cause yeah, who knows if he wasn't disarmed by somebody, yeah, he would have hurt some. He would have hurt or even more, or maybe even killed somebody. And Silento, yeah, even said that yeah, he wasn't even trying to like make music with swearing in it or not. In a video uploaded by Inside Edition News. So obviously he had a connection with yeah. Some people in that neighborhood in yeah. With someone his cousin Frederick Rook's probably the new and there must have been a motive or something. And actually, if you think about it, Silento's career was very short, actually, if you think about it. Sure, he made that song "Watch Me Whip," though, "Whip Nae Nae," though, and then after that, we haven't really heard of him much. So he was one of those artists. He's one of those artists who were like really like come and go. So the career didn't really last long. Yeah, it's kind of like that Eminem rap line. I was here before you, and I'll be here after. Meaning, some people like that. They gotta like to make some hit songs, and then they got popular, and then they got on the Billboard, and then they really fell off because yeah, they're not very popular anymore. They're not successful, and yeah. Nobody decides to really listen to them anymore. That kind of way. So other artists, they're not really competition compared to like other artists. So other artists can really like beat people like from a such a guy who like made like a popular song back like many years ago. I didn't expect this to actually happen, but wow. Wow. I tell ya, it happens to people who are like they were like popular with people and they actually like their music, or they liked when they their like acting roles or such. But yeah, and it turned out they did something bad, and yeah, they get locked up for it. Yeah. Well, like they say, you do the crime, you do the time. Looks like Silento's gonna pay for what he did.